But the flight he had just taken was even stranger. What was supposed to be a 3-hour trip somehow lasted 5 full years in the air. Even more bizarre, none of the passengers noticed anything unusual. They all believed it had only been a routine 3-hour flight. Meanwhile, their families had assumed they were long gone. But when the pilot radioed the control tower to request landing clearance, the moment the staff heard it was Flight 828. They were stunned into silence. After confirming the flight number thousands of times, ground control finally allowed the plane to land, but only at a remote backup airport. When the passengers deplaned, they weren't greeted by loved ones, but by crowds of police and reporters. Confused and panicked, they started questioning what was going on. That's when Detective James stepped forward.
The problem, ladies and gentlemen, is your plane departed Montego Bay, Jamaica on April 7, 2013. Today is November 4th, 2018.
What James said left everyone stunned. They looked at one another in disbelief. For them, it had only been 3 hours. How could 5 years have passed? To get to the bottom of it, James ordered the plane and all passengers held for questioning. But every interview produced the same response. Nothing strange had happened. There was only a sudden burst of violent turbulence. Everything went dark. The plane shook violently, then returned to normal. Investigators even searched the aircraft and all belongings, but found nothing out of the ordinary. With no answers, James finally allowed the passengers to reunite with their families. The investigation into the plane continued. The team wanted to know, how did the aircraft stay in the air for 5 years without anyone aging or noticing the time? Was it an accidental leap through time or something else entirely? Would these mysterious questions ever be answered?
Slow down now!
How'd you see him coming? Lady, how the hell?
Meanwhile, a voice in Kayla's head helped save a boy's life, but she didn't understand it either. Since getting off that plane, those strange voices kept echoing in her mind.